Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV, and the plan for today's episode is to get our archer all the way up to level 30 and become a bard, but I am going to break it down by each level. So we're going to have several different levels. It's going to be probably really quick for each one, 5, maybe 10 minutes long. Rather than doing all of his quests all at once, I'd rather just break it down. So we're going to talk to Luciane here. Good evening to you, Flying. I felt that it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, Flying, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with the bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to the heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Okay, looks like we got 3 shots that we need to do. The heavy shots are number 1. Okay, maybe we have to aim at this archery butt. That's it. 6 targets. Target number 2. Oh, right here. Here's one. Three of 6. I see the other one. Four of 6, 2 more left. There's one. One more left. Both circles are still activated. A cherry butt. Nope, it's an archery. Okay, now we can run back to the Archer Guild. Okay, back at the Archery Guild, let's talk to Luciane. Ah, you have returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to North Shroud and there put down 8 micros and 8 opopos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may rely upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences, because being comparatively numerous, Micronauts and Opopos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time, you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn, amongst other things, the micros produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while opopos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go with mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing for your success. Okay, another part that we need to do for the quest. Here's the location. We can go to Fallgrout Float. That would be the Opopos. What about the Mykonos? They're just to the north. Perfect. Okay, North Shroud, Fallgrout Float. We need to head to the east. Here we go. We got our Opopos. Let's jump off. Oh, just the monkeys? One shot in them. Okay, now we got to go after the next, the Micros. Okay, now we got to go report back to the Saints, so we'll see you back at the Archer Guild. Okay, back at the Archers Guild, and just wanted to show you that we are level 34. This is a class that I haven't really shown yet on video, as I was up in Seattle, and during that week up in Seattle, this is the main character I was trying to play because I saw that we can get a bard and then start playing music, but I don't think I'm going to play that much music because I'd rather not get copyrighted. So, but I do want to get up to bard. I want to try the music thing for a minute and then probably continue on with leveling up everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Luciane. Welcome back, young Flying. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. Sounds like just how I battled there. I was just throwing up arrows because I had a bunch. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that the fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Lee Sirve, what is your honest evaluation? Not bad, if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Lee, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with the bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you pursuing a target. I had an eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings. That is rich coming from you. Your every moment is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbows misalign. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to lose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all accounts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Luciane, this woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach her like. Well, allow me to introduce you, Silveray, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once a god quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you must pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained Willow Elzen like him at the best of times. When them, it's always 12 woods this, and elementals that, and no offense intended, Luciane. None taken, Lee. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Flying, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when we next meet. Okay, gonna grab the money. And is Luciane a girl? Move over. Yeah, I think Luciane's a girl. I was giving him a voice. So sorry if you are a girl, but that's why you should voice act and have somebody speak for you rather than myself, because I don't know. Okay, it looks like our next episode is going to be the level 10 training with Lay. And that is to get our archer up to the bard status. We do need to get up to a level 30 with that. All right. And with that, this will complete our episode for today. Thanks again for watching this Final Fantasy XIV episode. We will see you on the next video.